Are you looking to learn how to knit a felt? If so, then you're on the right video, because in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how, and we're going to be using some of this wool that's in the colors I created and turning it into a little felt heart like this that you can use as a newborn prop, or string it along, hang it for some decor, maybe even put a magnet piece on the back and hang it on your refrigerator. So let's get into this video. Aloha! Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Iceland and I'll be your needle felting fiber artist host here on this channel, SnowflakeForest Felting. If you are new to needle felting, you're in the right place. I share needle felting tutorials, tips, tricks, supplies, tools, all that stuff, and now I am even selling needle felting wool. Before we get into this video, I wanted to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Also, you can hit that thanks button below or leave a comment. Now, let's get started with today's video. Officially, here it is. Oh my goodness. I almost feel speechless sharing with you. Like, this is so exciting. Look at that. My own line of wool colors. Pretty cool. Look at those fibers. Plush. So soft, silky, elasticy. And then we have the final product. Beautiful felting. So today I'm going to show you how to make one of these hearts. A really basic beginner needle felting. So all you will need is one color, a felting surface, the needle of your choice, scissors to trim it, and if you want to make sure you're in a right size, a fabric tape measure is great for that. So to begin, take the color of wool that you'll be using. I'm going to move these other colors out of the way here. There we go. These are probably my most favorite needles of all. They seem to be my go-to and do all. I also wanted to show you here, just a little closer, each color. The lighting looks a little bright for that one, or maybe it's just all the blues and greens already. The red turned out a little more rusty than I was going for. It's really close to the red I liked. I kind of like how deep it is. It's almost a hint of a wine, really strawberry deep color. Orange is exactly how I was hoping, along with the yellow, pretty perfect sun. And you can just see when you pull apart, look how long and amazing those fibers are. Let's do another color for you. This one has probably got the most variation color. There's a lot of white fibers. Pretty beautiful, look at that. Just so cobweb-like, and that's exactly how you want your felting wool. Enough drooling over the wool. You take it, you can pull it apart some. I have a pretty decent amount here. If I need to grab a little bit more, I will. It's always easier to start with less and add more, so I'm going to pull a little bit aside already. You can just see that. Look, there was some serious kink. And really tiny. Just beautiful wool. It's fun creating my own blend in colors and now having the opportunity to share it with you all. Once you have your wool kind of shaped, I like to squeeze it like if it's going to be a ball or kind of a square or whatever. Loosely shape it like into a heart. Just like this. Just start piercing that needle into the wool. Super simple. You're going to flip it. You're going to come up from all angles. Key is to come straight in and out of the wool. Don't be going in all wonky. Pick the fibers up, just gently in and out. I like to bunch kind of the wool with my fingers to help guide it into the place I want it, more so than using the needle. And you totally 360 felt your heart here. And then just keep at this for a little while. You're going to notice it'll start condensing and getting tighter. Already starting to look like a heart. So just continue felting, just like this. My heart is about 3.5 inches, almost 4 inches across, 4 inches in height. So you can see it's going to continue to shrink down If I continue to just flip it back and forth, it'll make it flat and it'll keep its height. But as I'm continuing to felt, I am felting 360 all angles, which then condenses it 360 all angles, which is what I need it to do. A very obvious and important thing when needle felting, because you have such a sharp needle, make sure you are always going away from you, felting down and away. Don't ever get too close to your fingers. Always keep some distance between you and where you're piercing the needle into the wool. Alright, so this center definitely has way too much of a hole. I take some wool here, just pull a small piece of it, doesn't take a lot, I'm gonna add it. So key thing to do here is not like ball it and shove it in, or it's gonna create kind of this obvious line. When you add wool, you wanna pull it apart and put it on there kind of like a cobweb. Spread it. That way it just blends right on in where you're adding it. And you can see it'll blend pretty well. Your felted heart should really be starting to take shape, get close to the size you want at this point. So once it's to this point, to start smoothing it out, I will start felting more horizontally compared to vertically down into it, so you don't have the piercing marks, and then it pulls that wool nice and smooth across the top of the surface. If it's not quite felted in, it'll poke it back out, but or I give it a slight more angle and we'll move around the hole. Felt the wool into the direction I want it to go. Still maybe a little early, still needs some smoothing out. Straight down and in on any of those high spots. You see I'm constantly usually moving the item, kind of like a sewing machine. Okay, this is really exciting. Look how close we are getting to having a completed felted heart. So at this point, I am starting to make much lighter and shallower pierces into the top of the wool surface. Just plucking those fibers right into place, right where I want them. I'm also moving a lot slower around the object, taking my time, just going very lightly into the surface of the wool and meshing those fibers to make a nice smooth surface. See how easy it is to become a fiber artist too? So fun. Just create any little thing you want with wool. Alright, once you have completed felting your item, you're going to want to take your scissors. I love these ones with a little bit of a curved tip. And you're going to trim all around your felted heart, all the extra little fibers that are no longer needed. Get rid of that fuzz. I suggest doing this not in your work area, over a trash can, maybe outside. These fibers are pretty tiny and can be pretty messy. Alright, that is it. That's how you make a needle felted heart. Look at that. I'm absolutely blown away. I love that this is a color I created, a wool blend that I knew would be best for felting and making a nice soft plush look. Go super fast. Like, move this out of the way here. I am just beyond excited that I made this happen, and I really hope if you test my wool out, you enjoy it. You send me a message, tell me what you think. I wanted them to be super vibrant, and I think they really are. I can't wait to add more colors to the collection. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new. See how easy it is to be a needle felting artist too. Create your own little heart. If you learned something new, be sure and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Share these videos where you can, and I'll see you in the next one. Aloha. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mahalo. Happy felting.